Hello everyone and welcome back to GeoGuessr. This is Susa Place and it's time for another round. We have recently been very good at this. We have gotten over 20,000 two times in a row, so we're on a bit of a streak here. So I'm hoping to keep it up and be very consistent at that level. I will of course copy the seed, paste, there we go. Three types of circles there. Let's see if we can finish this challenge off. Okay, we're on a dirt road in almost like a jungle. Could we be in Brazil maybe? We see dust, that means we're driving in the other direction. Okay, let's go this way. We don't have to deal with that dust. We don't need to. Alright, trees and vegetation everywhere. We have some buildings with some clothes hanging out to dry. We have a flagpole but no flag, unfortunately, because it's a telephone pole and not a flagpole at all. Okay, we seem to be following another car. Let's see if we can catch up. It's getting very dusty here. Well, he seems to be driving on the right. Yes, it's a big truck or lorry or whatever you call it. We can't get past this, but he's driving on the right. So with that in mind, I'm going to put us up here in northern Brazil, which is closer to the Amazon. And here we have Guerra, could be Spanish, could be Portuguese. No other markings. Golden cargo. Let me see the little bit of RNTC, ANTT. Haven't we seen this before in Brazil? Well, I might be projecting, but for now, oh, it wasn't his fault. He was stuck behind this dirt truck. You don't have to drive dirt around, there's dirt everywhere. He also in Maraba Trabalho da Prefeitura. Araba. Alright, I think we've seen that before somewhere on the previous round. Okay, well now we have an open road and some houses. But nothing close to where we would perhaps see road signs. Okay, we're meeting a person on a motorbike, fully loaded. And now there's another motorbike driving on the other side of the road. Here's a sign. What does it say? It says Minas Energia Electrificao. There's the Brazilian or Portuguese sea. So I am definitely going to go with Brazil. But where in Brazil? Probably not in the middle of the Amazon, but somewhere to the north. Like out here maybe. It's also a bit centralized, so we can get a better score if we're somewhere in the lower part. And well, I don't know what else to do but try to find a road marker or a bigger road, or perhaps catch up with whoever's creating this dust. Is this the road runner we're following? We're Wile E. Coyote. Meet me. No, we're not catching up. Who's making all this dust? Is this our dust? Is the Google truck driving the other way now? Must be. It's this guy. No, it wasn't. He's must be the Google truck is going the other way. I don't think I turned around, so that's weird. Maybe they got half of the footage one way and then went the other way for the rest. There was a river of some sort. Never mind. There were no signs that I could see. Okay, well, we're not getting anywhere here, so I'm just gonna press make guess. And we were really close, actually. That's lucky. I had no idea where we were. We were in this region here. Tres Poderes. Can't even see the roads unless you zoom in this much. And as you can see, we were pretty far from actually getting anywhere. Right in Amazonia. But at least we managed to discern the country and we got lucky with the location there. Next one. Road, sharp turn to the left. It's pointing this direction. So, well, it doesn't really matter if you're driving on the right or on the left. House, sort of a pavement or paving stones. So it's a city-like area, I guess, even though it looks more like a suburb maybe. Here we have keep left, so we're driving on the left and we're speaking English. That's good to know. So, what part of the world could this be? Stonegate. 60. Is that kilometers? That has to be kilometers, right? That means we're not in the US. Well, we're driving on the left, so we already knew that, see? And, well, we could be in Australia. We could also be in the British Isles. Let's have a look. Well, that sign is Australian. I don't know if they have that in Britain. What does this say? For sale? Real estate, of course. Sam Sapoti. Okay, well, they didn't have a country marker. Yes, I know to turn, but I would like to know what road we're on. Is that a sign over there? Not big enough, I think. Here, you have something. What does this say? If you're going to drive off a cliff, please drive. Trucks use low gear. Oh, it's a steep incline or decline. Well, the signs sort of look Australian, but I don't know about the vegetation. It looks more of, well, if you look at this part here, it doesn't quite look like the British Isles, I would say. But that's a guess. It's very green though. Australia is more dusty and barren. Well, apparently not everywhere, but... Okay, what do we have? Kelmscott, Scenic Drive. We could be in New Zealand now that I think about it. Let's see, can we get an NZ, please? Grape Gallery, functions and... something. Not New Zealand. Kelmscott, Scenic Drive, the Grape Gallery, lunch bar. New owner, well, lunch bar open 6 days. Churchman Brook Dam, this brown sign, didn't we have that when we were in New Zealand? What do we have over here? Can't really read it from this part. We have a flag. A red flag. Danish flag? No. That's not a flag at all. That's just a company flag. It's like their own flag. That's not very nice. You should have your national flags instead. Wake up to your dreams. Jennifer's Pillow Talk. Alright, none of you have your web address on your sign here. Oh wow. I'm gonna put this in New Zealand just as a very guess because we're starting to run out of time here. Can we find anything? Public car park. It'd be a shame to guess New Zealand when it's Australia, as you know. Car park, Bracken State, organic tea, Roystone settlements, for sale, under offer, phone numbers, but I don't know enough. No through road. Okay, go this way. Nothing. Time up. We were in Perth. Yep. If it wasn't New Zealand, I thought we were in this part of Australia, because this, when I'm in this part, it usually looks less like Australia and more like Europe. So if I hadn't thought of New Zealand, I would have guessed over here. But well, you get almost 0 points for that. So the round is lost. But let's have fun anyway. We have yellow center line, birch trees and pine trees, or fir, perhaps. Driving to the northwest. The yellow center line is gone. It could be in Norway again, maybe. What does it say? Spa? Spa? Spanto? Spautu? Oh, hey. Kettukankanti. Well, last time we saw that we were in Finland. So this time I'm gonna guess Finland and not try to mess around with Estonia. But we're gonna go on for a while, because if we're in Finland, it's a good chance that we will find road signs that tell us which road we're on, which city we're going towards. Opastus information Perhu. Alright. It's a place where you can stop and rest, but we can't stop and rest because we're on time. We're on a tight schedule. I would like to read that sign though. Grill kiosk. It's like you can buy stuff. .fi, that's Finland. So good for that, for us. Now let's find something that tells us what road we're on. Perhaps over here. Turvevikman Oy. OY. OY means company in Finnish. So that's Tervetuloa. It's a butterfly on a shield. Okay, here we have a sign. It looks promising. Over there too. Let's look at this one first. Jyväskylä 142, Kyjärvi 21, and we're on road 13. Well, we were coming from that direction. This is south, so Jyväskylä is to the south. There's Jyväskylä. We're on road 13, which is this one, and Kyjärvi is, okay, so it's over here. Saarijärvi, Kyjärvi. So we're 21 north of Kyjärvi. That was 142, so we're somewhere around here. Perhu. Perhaps. Let's see, what does it say to the other direction? Kokkola. So we're near Kokkola and, oh, this way. Vemasso is to the right. Can we find that somewhere close to where we guessed? Well, it doesn't have to be close. Somewhere perhaps a bit further away. Vemasso. Well, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I think if this is 140, well, we need to be 120 is to here, and then another 20. So if this is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, the Kyjärvi is 6 from GeoGuessr. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, a little less. We need to be one more. Yeah, I think we're about right. I'm gonna make the guess. Pretty good. A little bit south of Perhu. Perhaps we were there now, but we drove a bit first, so maybe we should have stopped. Jyväskylänti, Tofferi. Well, all in all, a pretty good guess. 4,983 points. Let's go on to the next round. He's parked on the right side. We have houses. 457B, I think. What does this say? Viraguzlet. Unguar.hu. That's Hungary. So we're in Hungary. Let's see if we can find some more clues. We can go in this way, but that's doesn't seem like. This one seems like it leads to more houses. Yes, it's a pretty urban area. Is the city this way? Is the city more this way? Is there a sign? No, it's just the back of something. Right. I can't see unless Dunakeshi is the city, but I can't be sure about that. Here we go. No, it's just a parking spot. I thought there was a road number. All right. This way, maybe? We have some sort of company. Bear lock. Keep the bears away. Tuna Trans, Tuna Klima, Lomas. Nothing here that I recognize as a city. Okay, let's find a road sign, see what road we're on. And then I get distracted by crossing bigger houses. Coca-Cola. This doesn't say what town we're in. Royal Croissant. Boulangerie. Sounds like a bakery. It didn't look like a bakery. Purple trees. And alright. Nothing that tells me where we are. No road markings really, except for telling us how fast we should drive. Did I get turned around? I did. Let's go this way. This way we just were. I think so. We're going around in circles. I can't find anything. Okay, now it seems like we're going into less. I'm trying to find like a thoroughfare or large road that would perhaps lead us to town center or out of the town, and that way they would have all the markings that says how far it is to the next town and so on. Well, we found the railroad, but I wouldn't say this looked like a thoroughfare. Well, we just have to settle for being in Hungary, and we can't really figure out where in Hungary. So, okay, let's just make a guess. We were pretty close. We were in the north of Budapest, and I just put a marker anywhere in Hungary. So the city we were in were probably Budapest. If we'd found a road, then we would have gotten here, or at least some signs telling us we were in Budapest. But I didn't find any, but still we got 4,800 points. Okay, the last one. Palm trees, open landscape, could be in Argentina, could be Brazil. Here we have a road. Santa Gertrudis, San Miguel. San Miguel, is that a city? What city? There's no city here. It's like a plantation. Cantunish. Okay, I see some houses over that way, so let's go this way and see. San Antonio. 11.5 kilometers. Now San Antonio is in New Mexico. No? It's somewhere around here, isn't it? Well, there might be a San Antonio in Argentina as well. San Angelo. San Antonio, there we go. But I don't think we're in this area. It's actually in Texas. Sorry. And you should know by now, if you follow the series, that the US is not my best. Haina Kanab Casa del Uy Timche. Now, this could be in Texas, of course, but that didn't look very much like Texas. What does this say? Respete los límites de velocidad. Respect the speed limits. Well, since there's no English sign and just a Spanish sign, I don't think we're in Texas. I think this is San Antonio, perhaps San Antonio in Mexico or San Antonio in some other Spanish-speaking country. I would, just from looking like this, I would say Argentina, that we're somewhere on the plains down there. But it's usually Brazil when it's South America. Even though we have found Peru a couple of times and Colombia once. And actually, I don't think we've ever been in Argentina, so usually it's probably a Guaymitún, 1 kilometer beach. Okay, I'm gonna at least check Argentina here. You have to go on your hunches. If you go on your hunch and you're wrong, that's one thing, but if you have a hunch and then don't go it and it was right, that's like 10 times as annoying. So you should always go with your hunches unless you have some other clues that are better. San Antonio. Is there a San Antonio in Argentina? I can't find one. Perhaps we're in Mexico? Is there a San Antonio in Brazil? I'm looking along the coast because there was a beach sign. So it should be along the coast. don't think we're in Venezuela. Why not? I don't know. Central America. I don't see any San Antonios. That might not even be the big city we were headed towards. Well, let's see if we can find something else then. Where am I going to put the marker for now? I'm going to put it in Argentina, but pretty far north, just in case we're in Brazil. Caracoles. Driving on the right. Concrete road. Big enough that the Google truck spin in both directions on it. And this one says Villas Guayac, 10 kilometer. We have here touristculture.com. That's sad. We didn't find .br or at least, or .co or whatever. Oh, well, time's up, and we were in the Yucatan area in Mexico. We were actually on a road on a very small, thin part. And we should have seen water on both sides. I didn't see the water. We were on this road. We started on this road and then we just went out here. And then we went along this road here. Where was the San Antonio? It was this town we saw in the distance. We must have been going this way. And still we didn't see any water. Well, we were close to the beach, that's for sure. But yeah, I did not think we were on a small strip of land like this. It seems strange. But anyway, Argentina was very wrong. Mexico had been right. If we had get San Antonio, Texas, which we figured out it wasn't, we would still have gotten a much better score than our actual hunch. But 46 points, very bad. Total 14,792 points. Not good because of this and because of this. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I hope you enjoyed the episode anyway, and I hope I will see you back for more episodes coming up. And for now, goodbye and take care.